Okay, Hayes Mega here, and I got another desktop show and tell video, anime figure show and tell video of Data Live, of Kurumi from Data Live here. So there she is, and so the reason I wanted to do this figure show and tell and get it up as soon as possible is that the Data Live 3 anime is coming out. Data Live Season 3 is coming out in like a day, like pretty much very soon. And Data Live is one of my favorite animes. Like, it's it's very comical, but has a good story, and characters that they're really cool characters, really nice characters that you like, and yeah, so it's one of my favorite anime like of all time. I just recently bought the what is it? Season 1 and Season 2 Blu-rays just to rewatch it because it's been so long. I think Data Live 1 came out in 2015 or something, and I think well, one of them, Data Live 1 or 2, came out in 2015. I think the first one came out earlier than that, but don't quote me. I'll put a subtitle below when they came out. But anyway, it's been a while. It's been a minute since Data Live's been out. The Data Live anime. I haven't read any of them, any of the light novels, unfortunately. Maybe after the third season, maybe I'll try to get into it, but we'll see. But anyway, so I remembered. Oh yeah, I bought this Kurumi figure. Kurumi is one of my favorite characters in the Data Live anime. She's scary. She's a beautiful but scary woman for sure. And one of my favorite episodes was like a side story episode. It was the OVA. It was an OVA from the second that took place like after the second season. It didn't really take place after the second season, but it was released after the second season, and it was a episode that was mainly based for Kurumi, and and that's actually one of my favorite episodes, and it's also one of the saddest episodes too. So if you guys haven't seen that, check it out. But anyway, I'm a nostalgic anime figure collector, and like I like to collect figures, nostalgic figures from like certain anime scenes, and this is one of those. This is a Pulchra figure from yeah, it's a Pulchra figure. You can see Pulchra right here. This is the only Pulchra figure I've had so far. So I'll tell you how I got her. I ordered her from HLJ a long time ago, maybe like half a year ago or something, and she's just been in the box. I got her for I think 10,963 yen, which is about 10,900. That's about $100, probably a little less than $100. I think she normally sells for 130,000 yen because, or more than 130,000 yen because I just checked their price right now. I don't know if these are available anymore, um, but yeah, that's how much the retail price for this figure goes. I got her on sale. That's how I wound up buying her. Like I didn't really intend to buy this figure, but I was like, Kurumi, and she's wearing the wedding dress from the anime, and like, wow, okay, I'll buy it. so I bought it. So here she is, and let's go check her out. So this is the show and tell part. So there she is. It comes in a nice clear plastic case. I really like these clear plastic cases because you can use them as display cases. You don't have to have it in like a glass case or something and take it out. You can see the figure everywhere, and that's what I intend to do. I intended to just leave her in this box, but I haven't unboxed her since I got her, so I'm gonna do that today since anime is coming out. So here is we'll go over the front of the box. So the box kind of has these kind of like flower petals on it, I guess, around it, and then there's a Pulchra logo there. This is E-Cycle, E-Cycle logo here. I don't know what all that is. It has the Data Life logo here, and Mayuri Judgment. So I guess this is based off of the movie. I don't It's been a while since I watched the movie. That's the only thing I haven't rewatched yet. It's been a minute. And it says Codename Nightmare, so that's what they call her. They call her Nightmare, but her name is Kurumi Tokisaki in the anime. Okay, let's go check. So it's just a clear figure, clear box for the figure, and you can see totally in there, really good. I would even say you can keep her in the plastic like that, or you can just take the little plastic that's holding her up. Also, that would look okay, I guess. But there's a lot of plastic inside there that we got to take out if you want to do that. And it has the Kadokawa logo here on the bottom, so you know it's authentic. Here's the side of the box. You can see a lot of tape on the side of the box. This is Tokisaki Kurumi down here. The pink, kind of pink background with hearts. And Date Alive right here. There's the back of the box. It's just kind of like a pink kind of gradient. And it says Date Alive, Mayuri Judgment, Codename Nightmare, Wedding version right here. And then there's a bunch of other info here. Japanese. Another thing about these boxes is they scratch really easy, so you gotta be careful with them. And then same as the other side. Alright, and then we'll go check out the top real quick. The top just says Codename Nightmare Wedding version, and then the bottom is just pink. Alright, so let's do it. Let's get her out of there. Okay, so I got her out of there. She was not easy to get the top cover off. So if you're sort of wondering what the inside of the figure looks like, it's kind of like a fuzzy, like out of focus of like a kind of like a church altar or something, like, you know, where a wedding takes place. It's a Western wedding. Okay, got her out of the box. There she is. She had a lot of plastic packing on her. But that's good. It shows that they went to great lengths to keep her protected while, you know, in transport. So. Okay, so there is a base. The base is like steps of some sorts some steps of some sorts, and she just kind of just goes. I just caught a glimpse of under her skirt. So you guys don't know, Kurumi always wearing some fancy kind of lingerie. Okay. Boy. So how does this go? That's a good question. So I believe she goes like this. Yeah. Okay, so there's kind of an issue here. Her legs don't really match up to the base. So anyway, when I get her assembled, we'll. But it comes with the figure like this, and it's pretty. She's a pretty hefty figure, and the base is not too heavy. But and then it comes with this flower. A bouquet, and that's pretty much it. That's all you get. All right, let me see if we can get around there. Oh, and it comes with a railing too over the ground. Okay, there she is. I got her fully assembled. So I was so scared that I would break the figure. So I'm not lying. When I went to put her feet in, they were too close. I had to open her legs up a little bit to get her in there, and I was worried I was gonna break her legs. So hopefully over time, I guess if it gets warm in the room or something, her legs will like settle and they'll be like that. So, but yeah, I was afraid I was gonna break her leg off. Maybe I should have got a heat gun or something, but I was able to spread them far enough where we could get them in there. So she's on there. She's not going anywhere. so there she is. Let's get this centered up. I don't think this will fit on my motorized stand, so we're just gonna have to go with this. There she is. She looks beautiful. Yeah. So, but is she worth $100? Let's see. So you can see the dress is really nice. I like that. Anyway, let's do a quick 360 of her, and then we will we'll just I'll look her over real closely, and I'll let you know what I think about her, and then that'll be it. Oh. Okay, so Hades Omega has looked her over, and I'm very happy with her, but she's not perfect. So the base is very nice. Actually, the base even has some kind of shading on the wooden parts. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, well, I guess we can start the base then, since I already started talking about it. So there's the base. I'm kind of happy with this figure, the way this figure is, and I'm kind of unhappy at the same time. I kind of wish that you could display her without the base if you didn't want to, you know. But they don't really give you that option, because she kind of she won't stand up on her own. There's no way, and the pegs are like huge too, so you kind of have to use the base if you want it. Which is, it is a nice base though. So it has like a red carpeting here. It's been nicely painted. Yeah, the paint looks good on it. And then that same kind of shadowy wood. And then it looks kind of woody, even though it's plastic. So that's nice. Now the side rail here, the part that you put on here, it's very plasticky looking. It looks much more plasticky looking than the rest of the base. Yeah, even like the designs, it looks, for some reason, it looks a lot cheaper looking than the base. Is what I want to say. It's not to say it's not good, but it looks very plasticky looking, and you would think it would kind of look more kind of like wood. I don't even think they painted it all. It looks like it doesn't have any paint on it. That's the way it looks. But the base looks like it's painted, but the railing is not, so it doesn't look very good. You can take it off though. You don't have to put it on there. So another thing about the base, or the way the figure is mounted on there, you kind of have to well, yeah, I guess the way you'd want to view it is like this, right? Or like at a little bit of an angle. Her front goes towards the side of the steps. You would think like maybe you'd want it like that, you know, or like there's no way to change it, is what I'm saying. So that's another thing I didn't like about the figure. You kind of have to view her like that, and well, then you won't be able to see the cheap railing in the back as much. So I guess it's okay. And if you look at the picture on the computer, let me move my mouse pointer out. It's been there the whole time. Let's go look at the figure and compare it to so this is an actual screen cap from the anime, and the dress represents the dress is actually from that anime scene right there. It's the exact same dress, and in my opinion it looks even better in real life. It's either the exact same dress, or you know, it's one very similar to it. But yeah, we can see that it's a very frilly here compared to that dress. Like the top part is a little nicer looking. You can see the the detail of the lines a little better than the art in the anime. That's just for that particular scene. The bouquet is exactly the same. It's just kind of like a little light pinkish bouquet with some green leaves here and then a yellow ribbon here. Exactly the same in that scene. And she even has this little necklace on there that's doesn't seem like it's on there properly. I know, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, the necklace isn't on there properly. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can fix. Well, okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, you see that necklace she's wearing? See that necklace she's wearing? And then look at the necklace she's wearing here. She does have it, but it's not on there properly. The brooch part, I guess, the big part right there is supposed to be, kind of where her kind of cleavage is, and it isn't. It's like it's not on there right. So let me go fix that real quick. I don't know, maybe that happened during transport or something, but yeah, that's something I just noticed. I fixed it. There we go. So like it is on there pretty loosely. I don't know if you can take her head off. I don't want to try, but I use these kind of blunt kind of scissors to just kind of like push it along. And in fact, I don't even think I have it lined up properly still. It's pretty close. So that's the way it should be, with this big part facing towards where her boobs are, basically. So I just cut that. It looks like it just moved while it was in transport. So, but attention to detail. All right. So then we have her veil here. The veil is very nice. Look at the veil. It's clear. Now I know it's supposed to be kind of like a lacy material though, so but it looks actually cooler as a clear kind of plastic. It looks kind of like a shower curtain now. but on the figure it looks cool. I kind of like it. I think it's nice. I know it should be lace, but yeah, it's very nice. And her hair is very nice. It's just black, and it's done up exactly. It's done up exactly like it is in the anime. Let's see. Exactly. She's kind of holding the bouquet a little bit different, so it's not exactly from that scene. And another thing I noticed is like, yeah, she's kind of like pulling up her skirt a little bit so you can see her legs. So I just realized that too. I was like, oh, it's kind of hot. She doesn't hold the bouquet very well, and I don't really know what position to put it in. If you put it in any other position, it just wants to flop forward or down or whatever. So I just kind of leave it however way it is. She doesn't really hold it very well. So yeah. It even kind of like the way the skirt goes up like this. It's the same thing in the anime picture. So very good. And you can't see her legs in that one, but you can see the legs in this. And the figure, and they look very good. If anything, the skin, I know this figure doesn't have a whole lot of skin. The skin looks kind of like a little too shiny. Maybe she's, oh yeah, you know what, hold on, okay, never mind, that's not skin, that's she's wearing stockings. She's wearing stockings or pantyhose. That's what that is. That's why it looks different than her skin color. So it's kind of like a flesh colored looking stockings. That's what she's wearing, because I kind of looked up under her skirt right now, like, oh, okay, so there's her skin. So yeah, there really isn't a lot of skin to show off on this figure, but she looks very beautiful in the dress. I like it. And then yeah, she's wearing some shoes here, and it's got like a little anklets and stuff. Very cool. The paint on the dress is kind of like a white and a purple with purple shading. It's very nice. The anime doesn't have that kind of purple shading on it, but it's okay. It's no big deal. Yeah, everything is kind of that white and a very light purple. You can see. There are a couple flaws, just just basic flaws. And I will show you. Okay, so there's her boobs, and well, I thought I saw something that was okay. So there's a kind of speck of dust where her boob is, like right here. I just noticed that. Other than that, it doesn't look too bad. All the lines look pretty straight. Let's get some close-ups here. The bouquet looks very nice, actually. Looks like a kind of broccoli kind of. Yeah, and then I mean, there's some dust on the figure. I don't know where the dust came from, but it comes off pretty easily. And the paint is very smooth looking on the dress, so I like that. And even her kind of gloves, very nice looking. Yeah, I see some dust specks here and here from the paint, I think. Yeah, that's dust stuck on the paint, or there's scratches or something. Like right around here-ish, right here. And even like here's a little speck of dust. So the quality control, not the best. Not $100 figure worth. It's not like a Quest Q or anything, you know. which is what I thought was this figure. But it's not definitely the nicest attention to detail figure, but it still looks very nice. And yeah, so since I got the camera off of the tripod right now, if you want, you guys know about Kurumi, she is into the she's into the lingerie, so you can go see what she's wearing right now. So right under there, she's got the white kind of, or the flesh colored stockings, and she's got the garter and the white pantsuit. So there you go. I think she looks better in black. She definitely looks more sexy with the black, but that's okay. She looks very pretty in this dress though. And then the skin looks good. The skin looks good. It's nice and smooth looking. And the molding looks good. And that necklace was like not on there right, so the necklace doesn't move around. And just the overall how they put her together and stuff is very good quality. I like it. I like it a lot. And like I said, Kurumi is one of my favorite waifus. I hope they have more figures of her when season 3 comes out. So yeah, so I just wanted to do this video just to show her off and to celebrate the Date Alive 3 coming out soon. Alright, so I will get some 360s of her and some close-ups, and that's it. So I think for a $100 figure, I feel that I think it's worth it. It's not a perfect figure. You can get nicer figures for $100, but you get a lot for the money. It's not like a swimsuit figure where they're just in a bikini and it's all skin. You get a really nice dress. You get a lot of plastic for your money, I'll tell you that, because she's pretty heavy. It's a pretty hefty figure. Yeah, I wish she kind of held the bouquet a little better. You can see where she's pulling up her dress. She's not quite touching it, but that's okay. It's not a big deal to me. But yeah, and then some of the paint quality is, not the best, but it's passable, I guess. It's okay. It's okay. It's definitely, I know, it's something you would expect from a prize figure, not a $100 scale figure. Oh yeah, speaking of scale figure, let's go figure out. Okay, so I have to actually do some internet research, because the box does not have anything on it. It does not have anything on it that tells you the scale. Maybe there is hidden somewhere, I don't know, but I could not find it. Okay, yeah. So it makes no mention of the scale at all, but on my figure collection, she is a 1/7 scale figure. So so yeah, 1/7 scale is what she's at. That's not official. It doesn't say anywhere on the box. It doesn't say on HLJ's web uh, on the listing for this. There's no scale at all, but it's assumed that I'm assuming it's around the 1/7 scale. And she, I don't know, just looking at her, yeah, I would think she's around a 1. I don't know, 1/7. It's a little big. She's around a 1/7 or a 1/8 scale figure is what I'm thinking. So it's just like a prize figure. You don't know what the scale is. So but according to my figure collection, she's a 1/7 scale. So there you go. All right. So I'm just gonna get a couple of 360s of her and some close-ups, and then yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed my my Data Live Kurumi wedding dress figure. I'm really happy with her. It's one of those memorable anime scenes, and I really enjoyed that episode. So and I really like Kurumi. So she's a really cool character. Hopefully we'll see more of her in season 3. All right. Also, if you're wondering what I'm going to display her like, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to put her in a glass case or anything. She looks great in the box. Like I said, the box scratch is kind of easy. It seems like it's got some scratches on it already, but she looks really good in the box. Even with that background too, looks really nice. So that's how I'm going to have her. We're going to have her. I'm going to have her inside the box just like that, without any of the plastics in there. Because you can't put the plastics and the base in there anyway, so that's really the only option you have. This, or just put her inside a case. Yep. All right. Hope you've enjoyed. Peace me out.